There are two things, actually, that I think this role can add. I should say, it wasn't the Labour Party's idea, but it's happening and we want to make it a force for good. And there are two ways I think we can do that. The first is about accountability, which everyone, I imagine, has talked about. The second is about better coordination, because we need to create a more efficient system, and part of that is with victim services. In Oxfordshire, the charity Reducing the Risk looked at services for victims of domestic violence, and they found that often people are passed around between different agencies, and it could be up to 10 agencies before finally they get the help they need. Now, in having a strategic overview, the Police and Crime Commissioner can make sure there's less duplication in terms of those services, and they can see where there are gaps that need filling as well. So that's what I think how the role can add value, so to speak. In terms of the question of politicisation, there's an important distinction to be made here between the operational side of the police, which politicians must never touch with a barge pole, and with my experience in the criminal justice system, where frankly often politicians of all parties have sought to stick their oar in and comment on particular cases. I am very strong and very clear about that. That side of things must never be politicised. In terms of the wider role, decisions about the police precepts, as we're talking about resources, about the priorities for the police, that is political now. The police authority is made up mostly of councillors from different political parties. So those are already political decisions. What I think this change will do is make them more accountable. Now, of course, the other question which comes up is about people who are independent candidates, people who are members of political parties. I think there's room in our democracy for both. And I would simply say the role is political, whether you're independent or from a political party. And I would ask people here to make a decision not on the label, but on who they think is best for the job.